So where did the RI way start? I knew from the day I started working at RI back in 2009 that there was something special about what we do. And I didn't have necessarily always the best language to help express it. I fell in love, and I've always been a fan of the way that Disney makes me feel when I go with my family, and was researching on how do they do this? How do they take so many different employees and have such a consistent approach that creates this environment where people just feel a certain way of enjoyment and having a fun family experience. They are excellent at carrying out that mission. And I realized and did research on how they do this, and they use different keys to help make that work. And I said, why can't we take those keys and apply them to these special things about RI? It's not just 4 pillars, they're actually rungs on a ladder. And so you have a priority as a staff member to always think through when you're making a decision and you're working with a guest, does it meet these rungs of the ladder? And it helps guide you in what you do every day. The first rung of the ladder is safety. Safety is always first.
So safety at RI is our #1 goal every single day. Every time you walk on the unit, you want to feel safe and you want everyone on the unit to be safe. And we talk a lot about how safety is the environment of our units and the things we put in place to ensure safety right off the bat. However, safety also comes into play when we're talking about language, nonverbals, how we're interacting with each other. And so safety is not just environmental, it really goes a whole other step beyond that. And it's really about every single thing you do, you should feel safe. And when you're in crisis and you're not doing well, sometimes it's hard to think about the bigger picture. And so communication is really important, and it's really important to talk to our guests and talk to your team about why safety is important and why we do the things that we do.
Here at RI, engagement for those we serve is very important. And when we talk about engagement, we're talking about engagement on 3 different levels: cognitive, the way we think about a thing; emotional, the way we feel about a thing; and behavioral, the way we interact.
Being able to come to a safe, warm, welcoming environment communicates to the guest that they matter. Not having plexiglass, not having something in between you to divide you is very, very, very important. It communicates that you are us, we are together in this. Engagement is the transportation that our treatment rides on. So having an environment that is safe, that is warm, that is welcoming, and that is inviting is important. And once they come in, we're able to work together to accomplish their goals.
We talk about and we exhibit trauma-informed care for those we serve, but it's also important that the trauma-informed care to those who serve beside us. So we want to make sure as a team that we engage with each other. We want to check in, we want to make sure that everybody is at a place to serve together as a whole and to make those we serve feel welcome.
So I just wanted to touch on what we call peer-powered and what we mean by peer-powered. And when we talk about, peer first, peer last, what's really important in that is also peer voice. It's not just peer specialists. It's not just one discipline or the other. It's from the front door to the exit in anyone that a person encounters. So this applies to our doctors, our nurses, about being, person-centered and trauma-informed. But if we're not measuring that, you start to get little islands of service delivery who have decided, well, this is what that means, and then this side interprets it differently. That consistent unified voice has to be measured and supported on an ongoing basis.
We don't just collect data to collect data, but that we do things and then we utilize that information to really fuel the changes that we make. And all the changes are to drive better quality of care for people. Every number is a person. And so performance is really important because as you increase the number of people, yes, it matters to your facility to build revenue and increase your margin and keep your facility open. It helps pay all of our amazing staff the wages that they deserve. But behind all of that is a person. it's a person that we're helping, that we're engaging at a level that we know, working at RI, other people don't get.
The RI Way provides an opportunity for every single person. Everyone has an opportunity to receive hope, help, and healing.
Being a beacon of light to those who may be experiencing one of their darkest days.
The RI Way is really about connecting and engaging with everyone that we meet.
It's something to be cherished, something to be honored, because it will work in transformational ways, not just about how we deliver services, but the value of each individual in their professional and personal lives.